Hi, I'm going to be talking about sex education, what you think you know but you don't. And I'll be talking about it from a doctor's perspective. So stay with me, it's going to be a series of episodes. This is episode 1. Most adults are sexually active, but very few are actually sexually educated. That's it right there. Think about it. You think you know your body, you think that you know your partner, you think you know what good sex is. But question for you, if that is true, why are so many couples frustrated, disconnected, and silently struggling? You know, a lot of people fight, but the real cause of the fight is actually sex, but they're not talking about it. But today I'm going to break it down. What people think they know about sex but don't, the real reasons for poor sex life, and what actually improves intimacy. Come along with me and let's talk about it. What people think they know and they don't know. 1, that good sex is natural. No, it's not. See, connection is natural, but communication is learned. Nobody is born knowing how to please a partner. Nobody magically understands emotional intimacy. No, good sex is built, like worked at. It's not assumed. 2, if you love each other, sex should just work out. Again, no. Love and libido are not the same thing. You can deeply love someone and still struggle with performance anxiety, still struggle with desire, still struggle with hormonal imbalance, still struggle with emotional disconnect, and you really love the person. Love does not fix biology. All the things I mentioned about their biology. 3, men always want sex. That's another myth. It is false. Low testosterone, stress, financial pressure, poor sleep, depression. These things, they destroy male libido quietly. There are many men who suffer in silence because society says you're a man, you should always be ready. But that's medicine. That's not medicine, rather. That's mythology. It's a myth. That's not medicine. And then number 4, that women don't care about sex as much. That is also very false. Women care deeply about intimacy, but desire in women is often 1, emotional, contextual, hormone influenced. So if a woman is stressed, it shuts all of that down. And guess what? Most couples never talk about that. Never. So there's a lot of disconnect going on, but we would unravel them. And then let's move into reasons for a poor sex life. I'm going to get practical now. So if you're a kid, please close your eyes, close your ears, close your eyes. And these are the things I see in the clinic when I talk to couples about this. 1, poor communication. Nobody talks. You assume, you guess rather, you get resentful. And then sex becomes mechanical. If you cannot talk about sex, you cannot improve sex. It's as simple as that. You need to talk. Yes. 2, stress and burnout. You see people doing well, high achievers, busy parents, entrepreneurs, professionals. Cortisol is a stress hormone, and that cortisol suppresses sex hormones. So if your nervous system is in survival mode, the one thing you can be sure about is that your body is not thinking about intimacy. It's thinking about, yes, you're right, survival. 3rd thing I want to talk about, porn distortion. Let's address it. There are a lot of unrealistic expectations, performance comparisons, dopamine overstimulation. Porn has taught you that it has to be like this, but there's a big difference between that and real life. So porn is causing a lot of problems. And then number 4, hormones, low testosterone in men, perimenopausal issues in women, thyroid issues, diabetes, hypertension. Sexual dysfunction is often an early warning, or could be an early warning of medical disease. So erectile dysfunction can, for example, precede heart disease. Low libido sometimes precedes depression. So your sex life is also not just about sex. It's a health marker. It could be a sign that something bigger is on the way. And then 5, emotional disconnection. You can't fight all day and then expect passion at night. It doesn't work like that. Resentment kills desire. Unresolved conflict, that one kills intimacy. Emotional safety is needed for intimacy. Now, let's talk about things that a lot of people don't know. And this is where it gets really interesting. Arousal, is not just about physics. It's not physical. Believe it or not, the brain is the largest sexual organ in your body. If your mind isn't engaged, there's no way your body will follow. Frequency also doesn't mean quality. The more is not always better. It's better is better. So you need to get your mind in tune. That connection is what brings about the performance. And there's also a myth that aging means the end of sex. No, that's not true. See, there are a lot of healthy couples in their 50s, 60s, 70s still enjoying fantastic sex. It's a different type of sex. It changes, and that's okay. You both evolve as you get older. Fitness is another thing that people don't talk about. It's cardio, strength training. It improves hormones, it improves your sleep, which in turn improves your libido. So the gym, believe it or not, might improve your bedroom more than you think. Need to be fit to be able to have good sex. And then if you're struggling with, a bad sex life, these are my prescriptions. One, check your health. Do your blood pressure, blood sugar, hormones, check them. Two, sleep properly. Sleep deprivation destroys libido. Three, reduce stress intentionally. You can't grind 24/7 and then expect passion. It doesn't work like that. And then four, communicate clearly. Not criticism, not blame, real conversation. And then five, protect emotional intimacy. Date nights are not childish. They are strategic. There was a reason why they worked back then. Keep doing them. If your sex life is struggling, there's nothing shameful about it. It's about information. Your body is talking. Your relationship is signaling. Your stress levels, they are telling you something. You just need to pay attention. A lot of times, the poor sex life is a signal to a bigger problem. And know that sex education is not just for teenagers. It is for adults who want better marriages, better health, better confidence, better connection. And it is achievable if you open your eyes and your heart. And please share this to someone who needs it. There are a lot of people who need it. And if you want more real conversations like this, I'm going to be doing a series. This series 1, episode 1. And there was more of it coming. And please subscribe to Dr. Daram's TV if you haven't, because health is not just about blood tests, it's about life. And this information will help.